Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I thought I'd come and do an on-camera read because the energy is really good. And actually one of my readers that I used to watch a long time ago, I just saw them on camera, and half time they do just the cards and sometimes they come on, and I wanted to do both and hold the cards because I feel directed today to just talk about divine messages coming for you that pertains to your well-being, pertains to your growth, pertains to the fact that everybody right now, I honest goodnessly feel like we are cycling up. We are making changes where it's necessary to benefit our mental health, to make us feel like it's ready for us to set good boundaries, to express ourselves in ways that are healthy, to not compound issues and create tension within relationships in our life that doesn't belong there by overthinking, those 10 of swords moments and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card, and then I am going to pull tarot. So I'll pull like one oracle, and then I'll pull some tarot. Let me grab my tarot right here. Oh, I love this deck too, but hold on one sec. I actually feel like using this. The energy is really good for this. So let's start off with the Uncharted Sea, which is cool because I have my kind of boat top on and my boat gear on. And it was funny. Everybody in the household was going off and doing their own thing today. So I had time this morning for the first time in a while to very, very peacefully meditate, burn sage, sit, acquire a kind of inner balance that I don't usually possess first thing in the morning because everybody is up, running around, chattering, doing their own thing, and I'm looking after them. So they all exited. So let's talk about the Uncharted Sea. And I'm going to pull 2 tarot, and we're going to see what messages come through. And again, you guys, I want to thank you so much for your love and support and your beautiful messages. Every time I read, this popped out. We had a flyer here. No kidding. I don't know if I wish this was aimed at my lap because this came and popped out. Now, this is the initiation process of trusting our guides are going to bring us that magnificent wish, hope, that stabilizer that lets us have focus and follow through on our dreams. It could be opening our own company, publishing a book, starting our own channel, devising a blueprint that we're actually able to follow to have our dreams come through without feeling like it's a drudgery or we have to do this 24/7. I love all the experts out there that say, don't work more, just work better, which means optimize your time and your cycles during the day, right? I know I have like this kind of pristine, very clear energy when I first get up and I'm sipping my coffee. The optimism of the day, the blank slate, all of that. Same thing in the evening. When the sun sets, I feel like I've done all that I need to do or that I prioritized or had on the calendar. So now I can relax and it can be creative time. Then I start making jewelry. Then I start, putting things together, writing, all of that. So your wish is going to show up in this Uncharted Sea. It's going to be something that you haven't done before or received big success, or it's going to feel unfamiliar, this new wish, because it's going to be probably more all-encompassing. It's probably going to be a bigger spectrum. I thought of this the other day too. I had this book and I busted it out, and it's like, if it were easy, what would you do if you could do anything? Because I felt like this was my big star moment and wish card a few years ago when I decided, I am not going to work for another company that just literally squeezes all the juice out of me and just leaves me tired and puts me in charge or in an arena with a bunch of narcissist maniacs and hopes I'm going to resolve all of that so I can have more monetary output for them. I'm like, hell to the no with that, like just not happening. And I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to devise that and delegate my time and how to reach out. I learned all about networking. I learned all about so many things when it comes to filming, camera, uploads, negotiation, all of this kind of things. And that was my star moment. So now I'm like setting my sights on other things. I really want to publish a really super, super feel good, high vibe book. Again, there are lots of people out there doing it in different degrees, but I would love it to just be like one of those things where you read the sentence and the sentiment and you feel it bone deep, and to have the visuals that go with it that are just so enriching and uplifting. So what is something, if it were easy, you would do, and then devise a game plan to make it easy, to simplify. That's what I did with my layout. My thing was, I'm just going to produce a video a day, like wonderful channeling energy, and then see what goes from there, and then kind of just build a repertoire of decks and wonderful books and understandings and study, meditate, get new understandings. And then all of a sudden it was like from the get-go, people were like, well, can you teach me what you're doing, because I want to learn this. And it was a fun kind of coaching with other people how to start their channels while I was beginning as well. So, let's see what this is. See, I love this. Into me I see. And this is saying, when you look inside, give yourself, I don't like any kind of labels, but give yourself a quick description of 3 top things that you wish you could be. And how are you aligned with that energy right now? Let me say 3 things. Mine would be to be utterly loving and compassionate, to be in a natural flow state, which means I'm not pushing, racing, or chasing. I'm just in receptive mode from the universe, that sort of thing. And for everything, to provide my family with a calm, accepting, open energy as much as possible at all times. You know what I mean? When they come in the door, to just really pull out that welcoming mat and make them feel welcome, because I love that. That's something that's important to me, to feel that way as well. So identify that. And are you aligned with that? And then 3 things that you currently know yourself to be, and say it out loud. The best. I want the 3 top best qualities. Can be anything. I am loving. I am super organized. I am a great gardener. Okay? Say it out loud, write it down, and then envision how you can implement those natural, gorgeous skill sets into the rest of the areas of your life, to be able to bring in some semblance of order, so you can create that mind map that goes, okay, so if I'm a good gardener, I work well with the earth. I understand the cycles and soil and nurturing and moisturing, and how and moisturing is not even a thing. Moisturizing my plants, like moisture levels, all of that. Are you doing that for yourself? Are you giving yourself great nutritional a great nutritional diet? Are you, because I have to remind myself all the time, like, are you drinking enough water? I'm not great with food because I just grab it when I'm hungry. I like good and natural foods, but if I'm busy, I'm like, that comes later, that sort of thing. So let's see, we're just going to split the deck in half and see what card comes up. Ooh, look at this. So we got 2 of Wands. So you'll be doing some beautiful planning. And this is, make those plans, have those dreams aligned for you. Know that in all possible worlds, the possibilities are always there for you, and that energy is on your side. Manifestation rituals, little things. Okay, let's take, for instance, emotions. Emotions are contagious, right? You ever walk in a room and everybody's doom and gloom, they feel sad. Just say you walk into a funeral or something, it feels heavy, right? You walk into a quinceañera or a birthday party, something, everybody's vibrant, happy, celebrating. You feel that energy. It's a tide. It goes in, it's everything is energy, and it feels like an electric jolt when you're so happy. Just think of just when the bride and groom are saying their vows, like how you feel that inside your soul, that kind of energy. So when you're making plans for your future, for how you want to just benefit your mental health, whatever it is. For me, it's always, dude, you got to stay grounded and calm. Yes, you want to be away with the fairies. And speaking of that, I have to share this with you because it was one of the funniest freaking things, and it just reminded me. And I have humorous guides, and they remind me of things. So I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but Hagen and I were doing something, and he's 18 and he's hilarious. So I was like sitting on the couch, and I think it was just a motivational speaker, and I was talking back to the TV, and I was like, that's exactly right. And I was losing it, and he burst out of his room and he goes, what? And he goes, oh my God, Mom, I don't know if you're talking to me, if you're talking to your make-believe friends on TV, if you're talking to TikTok, YouTube, IG, the fairies in the garden, the leprechauns on the roof. And he just kept going on and on. And I'm like, first of all, the leprechauns don't come till Friday. Second of all, but it was just so funny because it is true. I am constantly in the lounge, in the living room, in my room, talking. I feel like emotion is so contagious. So when somebody is on TV and they're brewing it up and they're brewing up dreams and they're emulsifying and they're, getting all excited. I get so excited. I ride that energy wave and I try to carry it over into my videos, to my writings, to my clients, to all of that, because I love that. I feel like it's one of those things you can just combust with joy and light, and it is something that we feel. So when you are planning your future, feel that. Speak to yourself in the mirror. This is a great idea. I am going to focus and follow through this. Write it down. Really, really give it that stamp of energetic approval and start towards it, whether it is the tiniest thing. I'll do this if I'm like, I want to do a really spectacular, long, vibrant, big read. I'll start to pull out certain crystals and I'll leave them on the table. That's how I initiate the first step. I'm initiating that change. I'm initiating what I want to take place. And by seeing that, it's a visual reminder. That's why paper and pen always out for people too. That's going to do it. It can also be if you want to exercise. I know I'm constantly reiterating this because it's something I'm trying to do for myself as well. Have those shoes right by the door, little barbells, whatever you need, music, whatever inspires you. Have it at the ready. Buy yourself a cute little workout outfit, because that sometimes does it for me. If I have to search for clothes to wear that are going to be light and easy and, where I can move around, I'll start to get an attitude because I don't want to be digging. That's why I gave up biking for a couple weeks, because I couldn't find my proper biking gear and all the stuff. We don't want any kind of causation that makes us go, nope, it's too difficult. So let's simplify, and then you'll start working towards that. Say it out loud, look in the mirror and go, I deserve this. I'm a high value person. I have great ideas and I'm going to implement this. Nothing's getting in my way. I'm going for this. The universe is going to help me. I'm going to have focus and follow through, and it's going to follow through, and it's going to be dynamite. Just talk yourself into this beautiful emotional state of receptivity and get ready for it to come in. So you guys, those are your messages. And I feel like when you have both the star and your immediate future plans, you are doing fantastic. You are going to be in uncharted seas, because you're going to be meeting success after success, wish granted after wish granted, and you're going to have to learn how to handle those successes. I did when I first started seeing an incline on my numbers. It seemed crazy to me. I was like, whoa, I would see 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 subscribers. And I was like, this seems nuts. And I don't base anything on numbers. I just want to do it all on everything that has to do with when I'm inspired to do this. Because I don't watch too many other readers, because I don't want, through the power of suggestion, for my voice to carry a different kind of message. I want it all to be through natural channeling. But I remember in my beginning process going, ooh, that's so glamorous. Ooh, that person has all this makeup and tchotchkes and goodies. And I thought, that's not really what it's about. Yeah, a little swish and polish here and there, but it is about the message. And it's about the message that you are going to succeed. You are going to reach your dreams. You are going to lift yourself out of those doldrums. Someone, including yourself, is going to throw that rope down the well so you can climb up out into the sunshine and go, it doesn't all have to happen at once. But I am going to push that first domino so I can start to see successes. And then it's what seemed so far in distance and inconceivable, you now see it closer and closer. It's in your lens and it's moving towards you, and you are moving towards it. Rumi, what you are seeking is also seeking you, and you're going to have what you want. And I feel it for you, and I want you to feel it for yourself. Say it, write it, express it, and hold it dear to your heart. It's your dream. Nobody deserves it more than you, and push forward with this. So you guys, that is your read for today. Let me know if you like on-camera reads too, and a variation, because I'm just going to be trying different things as well. So you guys are the absolute best. Thank you for all your support. Again, if you want to come over to Instagram, which is Sparkrist IG, I'm always running crazy specials, contests, and fun stuff. So over there, I always do daily posts and memes, tarot inspired, magic, anything that I see that I think helps and improves mental health, because I'm so into that as well. Whether it's nutrition, whether it's information, whatever it is, I post stuff over there as well. And again, you guys, if you ever want any information on private reads, usually the links are below, but sometimes it's tricky. So if not, I will definitely send you the information through IG or through your email. So you can always email me too. And it is sparkrist@gmail.com. So you guys are the absolute best. Love and light. Go out there and get that big butterfly net and start catching those dreams, because they're floating all around. They're there for the taking. You just need to identify it, what it is you want, and move in that direction.